MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Ought to be a good one here between Yu Darvish, the right-hander from Japan, will get the starting assignment in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
One of the things that jumps out, if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
And he fouls this one off. And he checked his swing, but it's a strike three called, and that's the first out of the inning.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
In now, Alec Bohm. No contact there, and it's 1-2. Darvish is what you may call a stingy starting pitcher. He rarely gets hit around, and on top of that, he usually excels at limiting free passes. A great combination to have.
Matty V, I think one of the keys to being a good starting pitcher, one, limiting the number of pitches that you throw into a game, and two, getting outs as quickly as you can. And there aren't too many guys that do it better than this guy. Not a lot of pitches. One of the things I like, he's in attack mode from the first pitch of every at bat.
The 1-2. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hard hit ball to second. And that is through into right field for a single.
Batting fourth, the catcher, JT.
At the plate, JT Realmuto. Now a big swing, and this ball is crushed to deep left field, and the wind's going to grab it and take this on to Waveland Avenue, a home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 6th home run on the season for him, as the Phillies have taken a 2-0 lead.
Wow, talk about a guy getting hot, right? Hits a bomb, hit one yesterday. Usually when he gets hot, he starts to hit them in bunches, and this could be the beginning of a very, very good hot streak.
Into the box now, Didi Gregorius. Swing and a drive. This one's deep to right, and it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 10 for him on the year. And the Phillies open up a 3-0 lead.
Well, it's very early, but he's looked out of sorts from the beginning. They've already roughed him up for 2 homers, and they're not done yet. We'll see if he can regroup or he blows up. Could go either way at this point.
In now, Rhys Hoskins. And you can see great numbers over the past few games. The 1-1. Here's another one that's drilled. This one to left. Gone. You got to be kidding me. Back-to-back home runs. Rhys Hoskins with a solo shot. 8th home run on the season for him, as the Phillies have opened things up now 4-0. Into the box, Andrew McCutchen. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Happ is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. So 4 runs in the inning, but of note there was that they came on the strength of 3 home runs. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. It's the Phillies 4, the Cubs coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Zach Wheeler is ready to go as he's on the mound for the Phils. Dan, please, Zach, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's really struggled lately. ERA over 5 in his last 3 starts, so he's going to have to really improve on that one. Too many base runners, too many hits, and too many walks. He needs to get off to a good start and maybe throw up a 0 in the first inning.
Hit on the ground out to short. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away.
Batting second, the right fielder, Jason Hayward.
So digging in now, Jason Hayward. And he'll be looking to change his fortunes in this one. He's seen his numbers take a bit of a dive in recent action. Counts even to Hayward, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now, 3-2. Ian Happ waits on deck. Down the left field line and deep. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
And another foul ball. Again, a 1-2. Hit back toward the mound. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Batting 4th, the first baseman, Anthony.
And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate. His career line against Wheeler, just a 1 for 9. A ball and 2 strikes to Anthony Rizzo.
Now you could tell right there that curveball had some serious depth to it. That's what separates the good ones from the bad ones. That nasty spin rate, get that downward action. You even get a star player like this swinging at something in the dirt.
And Hoskins is there to make the catch. The inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We move ahead to the top of this. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Gene Segura. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon, they come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, they've been playing some quality baseball. The first 4 games of this homestand, they've taken 3 out of the first 4, looking to capitalize and continue to play good ball today.
You know, D-Row, this is time to get greedy. When you win 3 of the first 4, boy, if you could win 4 out of the first 5, that sets up a really nice stretch of baseball. They'd love to win this one here today and keep that roll going.
High in the air down the right field line. Hayward on the run. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Batting 9th, the pitcher, Zach.
Standing in, Zach Wheeler. 1 out, nobody on. A 1-ball, 2-strike count to the Phillies pitcher. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Earl Hendricks.
Hey, D-Row, Earl Hendricks, he's not a guy that gets a lot of complaints by either players or pitchers. He's a pretty good umpire.
Yeah, Dan, Earl's got a great track record in his sport. He's pretty consistent, and overall, he's been a fair umpire.
The center fielder, Odubel Herrera.
At the plate now, Odubel Herrera. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
You know, with 2 outs and nobody on, that's the last thing you want to do on the mound. That really gives the opposition some hope that they can do something with this inning.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Alec Bohm. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. The 1-1. Right at the 3rd baseman, and that'll end the inning. Phillies strand 1, but they're in front 4-0. Now batting, Wilson Contreras. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. Count is 1-2 now. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
He's just got great strikeout stuff. In his last start, he racked up double-digit Ks, and it looks like he could finish up in that range again here. He's really an exciting pitcher to watch.
And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. Herrera has to range back a ways, but he makes the catch in front of the ivy for out number 2.
Batting seventh, the second baseman,
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and standing in now the power hitting second baseman Jason Kipnis. The bouncer to the left side. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Cubs are down in order. They trail here 4-0. Settling in now, Bryce Harper. He reached on a single in his first try. And that's taken up and in for ball 2.
2-1.
High and deep to right center. Back goes Hayward to the track, to the wall, into the bleachers, and gone. A solo home run off the bat of Bryce Harper, number 10 for him on the year, as they extend the lead to 5-0. And we've seen 4 round trippers from these guys so far. Dan, D-Row, what do you make of all this?
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night, but a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Row, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well, because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Here now the 2-2. Fouled away. Bases are empty here. Nobody out. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. Ready with another 2-2. Hit down the third baseline. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. And it's fouled away. Just missed with the 2-2 count, and it runs full now.
Hey, this has been an epic at-bat right here. I don't blame the pitcher for a little nibbling right there. Maybe get a swing and a miss. He didn't bite on that one, so now we go full count.
Line towards center field. And that's in for a base hit, his second in as many trips to the plate.
Sometimes you get lucky in this game. I don't think pitch recognition-wise he would choose to swing at that exact pitch. But you know what? Sometimes result is the only thing that matters.
So now to the plate, Didi Gregorius. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. Real Muto on at first, nobody out. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Schwarber has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. Tag, and they got him at second base to turn a double play.
The first baseman,
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Rhys Hoskins. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
When he's pitching effectively, usually that two-seam fastball is moving quite a bit, but here it's just kind of flat and straight. Could be a big part of the reason why he's getting knocked around.
Pops this one up. Baez waits on it. And that ends the inning. But the Phils tack on one more on this. Digging in, Kyle Schwarber, and his guys have quite a hill to climb, down 5-zip here in the early going.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
So the base is empty here with one away, and the pitcher bats next. That'll be Yu Darvish. Ground ball right side. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. On the recovery throw is in time to get the out at first. What a heads-up play.
The shortstop, Javier Baez.
So 2 are gone now in the Cubs' half of the third. And into bat next, the versatile weapon Javier Baez. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Matt, I talked with Philadelphia's manager during the break about the Phillies' offensive production to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Not only have they already put up a bunch of runs on the board, but they've also made the opposing starter work very hard. His pitch count is high, so it seems they'll be getting into the bullpen sooner rather than later.
Thank you, Heidi. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. And he is going to have extra bases to start the 4th. McCutchen can motor. He's heading for 3rd. And he is into 3rd with a leadoff triple.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
Please. Now,
Here comes the Chicago skipper now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to signal to the bullpen. That'll be all for Yu Darvish. So he'll exit here this afternoon to a smattering of boos after what can be described as really a subpar performance. So they get the out at first, but the run will score on the suicide squeeze. And in the days of 3-run homers and 9 to 8 ball games, you don't see the suicide squeeze executed much anymore. But this right here is a textbook example of getting that bunt down and getting the RBI. So 1 away here with the bases empty. And the pitcher strides into the batter's box. Here's Zach Wheeler. The 1-1 home. Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder giving chase. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
Now batting, the center fielder, Odubel Herrera.
Stepping in, Odubel Herrera. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Lifted the other way out to left center. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. So 1 run here, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. To the bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up the multi-gold glover Jason Hayward. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. Pulled high in the air out to right field. On the move is Harper. But he Won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Well, I'm not sure they're going to award him a triple or call it a three-base error, but the result is the same. He's 90 feet away from scoring, and it looks like they are going to give him an error, and I think that's definitely the right call there.
So in now for Chicago, Ian Happ. Hit to first. Hoskins gathers it in. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. So 1 away here in the Chicago fourth. And that brings in Anthony Rizzo. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Fouled off. Another full count pitch home. No runs, just 1 hit. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Hoskins has it. Throw to the plate. And he will beat the throw safe at the plate. And they're on the board. It's a 6-1 game now.
The catcher, number 40.
So a runner at first with 1 out now. And Wilson Contreras digs in at the plate. Base hit into right center. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
There's a lot of moving parts in some guys' swings. It usually takes them a month or so to get it ironed out.
Stepping in now, David Bodie. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
High in the air out towards shallow right. Harper in a few steps as he takes it, 2 down. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time.
The batter.
And as the second baseman, Jason Kipnis comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And he fouls this one off. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Kipnis carries a batting line a little over the 260 mark. And he got him. Minimizing the damage at just a run. The inning is over. Only 1 in the inning for the Cubs. We played 4 full. Philadelphia's on top. Now to the plate, Alec Bohm. No hits to this point. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. Line to the right side. Hayward is there to put it away for route number 1.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, Bryce Harper. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat. The 3-1. Six runs, 7 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Phillies so far. Slow roller down the third baseline. And he lost him. Ball 4 as Harper will reach.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
So 1 gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And in steps the catcher, JT Realmuto. Pitch out. Nothing doing. The 2-1 home. Back up the. Oh, no, that got him. No chance to make the play. Let's just hope he's okay on the mound. And now they'll hustle out there and attend to their pitcher, and that was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee. But if there's one thing I know about this guy, he will not want to come out of this game. And from all indications, it looks like he's going to try. And now before the 1-2, time is called. Standing in now, Didi Gregorius. Bullet back up the middle. Happ is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Harper ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. And he can't get back to third. A blunder there rounding the bags, and the inning is over. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. Last half of the 5th coming up. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs, so the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th, with a punch-out, 1 away. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Caratini, playing here in his age 26 season. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. And that'll take care of the pinch hitter here for route number 2. Now back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Stepping forward, Javier Baez. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Cubs shortstop with a 3-1 count. And it's full now, 3-2. High in the air out to center field. Herrera's there. And the inning is over. Cubs are down in order. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1. Jeremy Jeffress takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. New inning set to get underway. And here comes the first baseman, Rhys Hoskins. Swing and a miss got him reaching. Contreras finds it, and the throw is there to record the first out.
Now batting left field.
So the next hitter to dig in will be Andrew McCutchen. Tripled and scored in his last at-bat, and we'll see what he does for a follow-up act here. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. Now here's the pitch. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Here comes the payoff pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Kipnis calls for it. 2 gone.
The batter number 2, second base.
Gene Segura standing in. He laid down a sacrifice bunt in his last trip. The 1-1 pitch. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. This one's down to third. He's got it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They hold on to their 6-1 lead. ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up the multi-gold glover Jason Hayward. Here's a fastball now that's hit softly down the line to third, and a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Catch is made out there by McCutchen, and that's the first out.
The first baseman, number 44,
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. 0 for 2 with a run batted in for him thus far. 3-1 to him now.
3 balls, no strikes.
Now a fastball swung on and missed, and it's full 3-2.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him. Yeah, and if you can make it all the way to the 6th inning before you give up a walk, you're doing something right. He's been very efficient so far, so we'll see if he can get back on track here.
Turned on that one and crushed it, just pulled it a little foul. Swing, and he pops him up. And that'll drop into no man's land out there for a base hit. And he is in there.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
In now, David Bodie. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92 you can usually see seen.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets the double play to get him out of the inning. More from the show. Saturday Baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. Seventh inning ready to roll, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Zach Wheeler. 1-1, here it is. Sliced down the left side, but foul. The 1-2. Misses above the zone for a ball. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Popped him up. Baez has a play. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Up next for Philadelphia, the center
Striding in, Odubel Herrera. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Sent on the ground out to second. Oh, look at Kipnis in time.
Now that
Big league play in the hole right there, and that's a pretty good example of why getting hits at this level is so difficult. You know he was running down the line thinking, for real? You got to be kidding me.
Ready for another chance? Alec Bohm. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. Ready for another shot now. Jason Kipnis. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Just hung in there on that one. The 1-2. Fouled away. The 1-2. Drilled to the right side. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit.
You don't see that too often. You starting to get in swing mode and you start fouling off multiple pitches, you'll swing at the rosin bag if he'll throw it. Nice job by the offensive player to get himself a base hit. Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in the zone to induce a ground ball double play.
On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
We don't get to see the glove tossing up, but boy, it can really help save some time, and it looks good to boot. That's smooth.
Nico Horner will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 2, Nico.
Hit out towards second. Segura has it. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Nothing happening there for the Cubbies. They trail 6-1. Andrew Chafin has been summoned from the bullpen, as he'll do so to start the 8th. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses for the second ball. Chafin has seen his role change, with those one-batter lefty specialists going the way of the dodo as a part of MLB's pace of play initiatives. Here's a ball for Rizzo over at first. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
The catcher, JT.
So here's the cleanup hitter, JT Realmuto. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point. Sent on the ground out to second. Kipnis is there, and he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Now batting, shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
Now at the plate, Didi Gregorius. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Phillies down in order. Arodys Vizcaíno will come on in relief, as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far.
Number 39.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and with it comes Javi Baez to the plate. A ball and 2 strikes now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit on the ground to third. And there's one down now. So his day fully over now, as you get a look at the pitching line for the Phillies starter. And he'll be very happy with how the day went.
Matty V, really a solid performance. 7 strong innings pitched, in line for the win. Needs some help for the bullpen to close this one out.
Striding in once again, Ian Happ. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now.
And we'll have to leave it there, as the play is made here to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. The lead remains. Stepping up to the plate, Rhys Hoskins. He went down on strikes last time up.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
Grounded to short. Throw gets him, 2 down.
The batter, number 2.
And that'll bring up Gene Segura. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Hayward has a read on it, and that retires the side. Sir Anthony Dominguez will come on in relief now, as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season.
Sir Anthony Dominguez.
Now at the plate, Anthony Rizzo. It was a walk in his last trip. And he misses 2-1. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. The 2-2. Down the left field line and deep. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Another 2-2 offering. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher. But you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Into the box, Wilson Contreras. 1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Popped high in the air. Dominguez is under it. And that's the second out of the inning.
The third baseman, number 13.
Digging in now, David Bodie. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. 2-1 the count. Three and 1. Jason Kipnis would be next. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. But this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And it's fouled away. The Cubs are down to their final strike here. Slapped hard the opposite way, but he will make the catch on the hard hit ball out there, and that will conclude matters here as this ball game is over.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
6-1 the final tally today. Philadelphia put up a 4 spot in the opening frame on the way to victory. Zach Wheeler with his 4th.